invited Cowboy Bob Orton onto the radio show that they were taping down at the studio at K59.
Right.
Now,
the previous day, Bob Orton had called in. He called in to sing, and they thought just to say hello and give us hello to the Hawaiian fans and everything else. As it turned out, he turned out to be a real slob. You know, he was very insulting, and
so they invited him back the next day in order to maybe make amends and
invited him down to the studio. Yeah. So in turn, he decided to take it upon himself to trash the studio. And I believe go after Michael W. Perry. Luckily for him, Larry Price was out of the building. He was on a special assignment at the time. And Larry, being a black belt in judo and a former pro ball player, I know he could have handled himself.
So now you've taken it upon yourself to make Michael W. Perry your manager. Did he approach you, or did you approach him?
Well, I called. I was taking my kids to school and stuff in the morning. I heard that I was not listening to K59. I was listening to people call in every morning, you know, and I wondered what the heck was going on. So I called back, and he explained what happened. And knowing that Mr. Fuji, my former manager, and superstar Billy Graham were disposed, I thought no better time and no better place to have a manager than Mr. Michael W. Perry, and he'll be here tonight. Later on, you'll see him in my corner.
All right, Michael W. Perry is going to be managing Don the Rock Muraco.
I don't think he's not pumped either.
I know. I talked with Michael W. He was even working on a few moves in the back.
I may have to handcuff him to a pole or something to keep him out of the ring.
And that match will be taking place later. You know, John, look at this.
Cockroach Queen.
Look at this. What is this? Sexy Savannah has taken off the tights and has donned a dress. She is the manager.
My, is she stunning.
This match is for the World Pacific Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. There he is, the man with the belt, originally from the Isle of Tonga, now hailing from Hilo on the Big Island, Lightning Loleni. And he will be taking on a newcomer to the island, Richie Rich.
Standing in the locker room with Lightning Loleni, World Pacific Heavyweight Champion. You got a championship match coming up later on the program today. Your comments on that match and no hope and dope.
Well, right now, lad, I'm not worrying about the person I'm fighting with tonight. I'm not wrestling tonight. I'm fighting for the no hope for dope, for the children of Hawaii, for their safety, keep these drugs off this rock.
He is accompanied by Sexy Savannah. Very surprising indeed. He is the heavyweight champ here in the World Pacific Wrestling Organization, taking on Richie Rich. And this is a title bout.
Nice break,
Lightning Loleni having quite a few of his fingers taped up. And now that I see that he was managed by Sexy Savannah, I wouldn't be surprised if something is up.
I don't know how you mean that.
Well,
oh, you mean her?
Could there be something in those tapes? I don't know. All right, a knee to the chest area. Rich, oh, flying clothesline, knocks Rich to the canvas. I'm talking about a foreign object.
Oh.
Off the rope, elbow, sends Rich down again. Loleni.
Sexy Savannah could be considered a foreign object, I think.
No question about it. Up for the body slam, and he's tossed down like a sack of potatoes.
I haven't seen Lightning too much, but he's looking, he looks pretty aggressive. And
what an aggressive wrestler in the ring. Misses with the clothesline, and Rich on the reversal for the cover. No. Rich lifts the heavier Loleni up for the body slam. Not an easy job to lift a man who's heavier than you are off the ground. Rock, what's the heaviest, who's the heaviest guy you ever body slammed?
Believe it or not, I got Andre the Giant up one time. It was not way up. but it was off his. I got him up. I was off his feet and over into a slam. Kind of turned it. I don't know what I did. I couldn't straighten up for a week after I did it. But
Was that like when you had him up in the air? Did it just feel like a ton of bricks?
oh, it was a ton of something. It was only, it was a brief moment. The length of it was so short. It's barely a memory.
Up for the body slam. Ooh!
Turns into a power slam.
Power slam. Right down to the canvas. Loleni for the cover, and no. Rich kicks out.
Richie throwing some resilience here.
And a headbutt to the midsection.
Well, that's a lovely close-up.
Lightning Loleni.
Can't keep my eyes off Sexy Savannah.
You know, I have to say, you got to keep your eye on someone like Sexy Savannah, but it's not exactly something I want to do. And Loleni in trouble now. Rich in control. Elbow to the back of the neck. And now Loleni with a face break. Rich wasn't expecting that. Rich off the ropes. Uh-oh. Look out for the knee. And he looks up to the crowd. Oh, my.
Side superstars going to the top.
Loleni right above us. Going to the top rope. Flying slam.
That ought to be it.
And a count of 3, and it's over. Well, that's the second time tonight that we've seen a flying body block off the top rope that has ended the match.
You know, you go through years of professional wrestling as I have, and different moves become in vogue. It becomes very popular. I just remember the clothesline as of, 5-6 years ago, started becoming popular, and everybody's kind of moving into the repertoire now.
Overnight room and car packages from $55 with airfare $89. Call 922-4400. An island getaway is as close as your phone. Discover Hawaii with Island Getaways. Room and car from $55 with airfare from $89. Call 922-4400 now.
An island getaway is as close as your phone.